Everybody, welcome in. Right about now, Jason Suel. So glad that you are joining us on the ride today. And joining me on this ride, special guest host today. Guess what? We've got Betsy Rawlings.
It's me.
What's up?
I'm here. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. It's another show, and I love this show, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I don't know how you'd have time to fit anything else in,
Who does?
but I'm kind of
I
glad
don't
you
either.
did
I don't
because I
either.
get to come just chat with you.
Yes. So you're new to this.
Yes.
Similar format to everything else that we do. We're just
Okay.
going to be talking about some, what's trending, what's not trending. Maybe you can bring your experience in the world of fitness into what we're going to chat about today.
Are you not tired of hearing me talk about
I am,
fitness at
but
this point?
I am. Some people aren't.
That's true.
This is wild.
There's always somebody out there that wants to hear about it.
So why don't you just start by telling people what you do that might not know you from FAC? We see you all the time on Good Day NWA, obviously.
Yes.
You're our personal trainer, but what do you do?
I am the director at FAC. You all know me as that. I kind of handle a whole lot of stuff there. It would take me hours to explain all of that.
Yeah.
But y'all know that part of me, right? So outside of FAC, I really am a real human being.
What? No way.
I do things. Yes. So I am a wife and a mom of five whole kids.
What's the age range?
They are all mine. So my oldest is 19, about to turn 20.
Wow.
My youngest, it turned 11 over the summer. So Keegan, our oldest, is actually in the real workforce now.
Wow.
He went to trade school and became a mechanic for Toyota. He works for Toyota Fayetteville now.
Does
Loves
he?
his job.
He
Yes.
works on my car.
He does.
I mean, does he work in the service industry? Does he sell car? What does he do?
No, he is a mechanic. He works in the service industry. He is working on your car when it comes in. Whatever's
Yep.
wrong with it, he's going to help you figure out what's wrong with it. He's going to get it fixed for you.
Oh my gosh. Well, then what about an
yeah.
oil change? I'll take you to get my oil change.
Oh,
Should I
yep.
seek him out and be like, hey, Keegan?
You totally could, except oil changes at this point, he's going to send it to somebody else.
Yeah,
He
totally.
doesn't-
He's too good for that. I get that.
He will do my oil change.
I
I'll put
just
in a
want to
word
go give
for
him a
you.
hard time.
You could do that.
I don't need-
and he would give you a hard time right back.
Awesome.
He would love it.
What
Yeah.
a kid.
He would also tell you everything else that you needed to have fixed on
I
your
want to
car.
get the dirt on you is what I want.
Oh, he might give some of that. Yeah. But yeah, so he's my oldest, and then our youngest just turned 11, Charlie. We have everything in between, so we're kind of at all sorts of different schools. And when people say that kids are all different, they are not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a single one of them that is like the other one.
Yes.
Other than that, they do all like to give me a hard time. That's just part of it.
Everybody does.
The boys have outgrown me. Even one of my girls has outgrown me. Violet won't. At least I get one of them. Yay.
Why do you think that is? Why is Violet the one?
Because she's already 13 and she is still not as tall as I am.
Okay.
She's my mini me.
Yeah.
Mini in every way. So
Okay.
she's exactly me, sass and all, but she's just going to stay smaller.
Forever, you think?
Forever.
At this point?
Whenever she's
At
not
least in
allowed.
your mind always,
my
right?
mind.
In my mind.
She's-
My son sprouted up this summer, and in my mind, I was like, you're still... you're a tiny little baby. But not. Like,
Yes.
he's almost as tall as me, and that's kind of sad.
Right. It's totally coming. She is going to hit a growth spurt at some point, I am sure.
Sure.
But I would like for her to stay smaller than me because I got to have somebody that still looks little.
Yeah.
They're going away. You're almost there. Where
Yeah.
Your kids are going to be
Yes, my daughter goes...
heading out.
She is going to go to college next year, fingers crossed.
Does she know where she wants to go yet?
I think I've spoken about this before. I think I want her to keep her options open.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
But she has kind of honed in on the University of Central Arkansas, which is
Okay.
great because I went there.
It's a great school.
It's a great school. It's a small enough school where you can have that. I think I read the other day that it's like a 14-to-1 ratio there, and it's far enough away that she doesn't have to feel like she has to come home every weekend. A lot of kids
Yeah.
want to stay anchored to their. Pippi's not one of those kids. She's gonna go.
I was never one of those kids. I
Me
didn't
either.
want to stay at home. I wanted to go from a very, very young age. But Kendall is kind of doing that I want to stay at home thing. I'm pushing other schools on her.
Yeah.
She's a senior this year as well, but I think she's going to go to the U of A. But we have had this really cool thing where she is at Don Tyson School of Innovation, and I
Sure.
know that other high schools do it as well.
Yeah.
She's going to graduate high school with an associate's degree.
Yeah, very cool.
So she is already on her way. She wants to be a teacher.
Yeah.
She knows what she wants to do.
Pippi wants to do that too.
I think that's pretty awesome.
I think, but she has, vacillated between different things. The thing I know about my daughter is that she likes to help people. And right now that's manifesting in her wanting to be a teacher. And she wants to specifically to work with young kids. So like elementary age kids. So this school year, she has a job at the after school program in Springdale. So she's working.
Very cool.
So she's getting her feet wet in that world to try to figure out what that is like, which I think is really smart.
That's Kendall
She's smarter
is over
than
at
I
the
was.
Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, same.
Kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And just really that has helped guide her towards a future of what she thinks that she wants to do. And she doesn't know that she wants to stay a teacher forever.
Right.
And I don't blame her. That's a big thing. You don't have to decide right now what you want to do for the rest of your life. I've changed a million times.
Yeah.
We all do.
And we will again.
But, it gives her a direction to head in that she's really enjoying and she seems really good at.
Yes. Well, that's encouraging. When's the next one? So when does she graduate? She's a senior?
So she's a senior this year. She will graduate
DTSOI?
in 2026, DTSOI. Then Murphy's over at Harbor, and he is just a sophomore this year.
Okay.
And he is trade school bound as far as he says right now.
Okay.
Totally
He's
wants
going to follow in the
do,
footsteps of his brother?
Well, sort of. He wants to be an electrician.
Okay.
Right now, y'all, hands-on stuff.
Yeah.
If you are willing to work with your hands, you got it made. There are jobs out there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So he's just a sophomore. Violet is an 8th grader. Charlie's a 6th grader. So they've still got a while. I've still got a while before they're out. But it is nice as they get older and you have more time to do the things that you want to do and actually, again, be a real human again. That's not just a parent.
Once Pip started driving and she could get Felix from school and do all of those things he used to run around, which you're probably still hot in the middle of right now. And like working with other family groups and other parents to be like, hey, can you go, if you get them from here and take them to here, then I can pick them up from there. There's this whole jigsaw every day that you have to try to piece together, right? When that starts to taper off, it's really nice.
It is. We are getting to that point now because Keegan, Kendall, and Murphy. Well, Keegan's got a full-time job, so he is not as helpful anymore, but Kendall and Murphy both drive. But yeah, absolutely. I have always made the joke that I could totally work for JB Hunt in their logistics department with all of the different people that I have to get different places.
Yes.
And that's only a half joke.
Yeah. But you're like, hey, if you're hiring.
If you're hiring.
Yes.
I got you.
I know what to do.
I got these schedules down and making sure that everybody is where they need to be when they need to be there.
All right, so a little bit of roadmap of what we got coming up today. Betsy's got some things to talk about. I wrote some things down. I want to talk about Superman has already announced a sequel, so we're going to dive into that. And then The Paper is now streaming on Peacock. Remember, this is the Office offshoot. Talk about that. And I mentioned this to you, but there's a new Guinness World Record for the world's oldest personal trainer. I thought that was something we could talk about because you might be into that story as well.
Absolutely. I think that's pretty darn fun.
Yes. So let's do this. Let's take a quick break right now, and we'll come back. We'll discuss some of those stories and more when you return, and we return with more right about now.
2, 3, 4.
Let's just get right back on into it with Betsy Rawlings here on Right About Now. So
Right
great
into
that
it.
you're
Let's
tuned
do it.
in. Right about now, let's do it. Okay, so we have several things we can talk about. First, I thought we would talk about, this is kind of fresh news, so why not? Let's talk about this Superman sequel. Did you see the movie this summer?
I
You
did
didn't.
not.
You have a face that says you did not.
I did not.
It is
see
streaming now.
I do need to watch it streaming.
What did you-
That I can do.
What did you pick up from other people? Because I'm sure some of your friends saw it.
I heard a lot of mixed emotions about Superman.
Okay, yeah.
This summer.
Hit me.
People were just not sure whether or not they were supposed to like it.
That's a great point.
And I'm like, why does it matter if you're supposed to like it? If you like it, you can like it. And movies to me, you take out of them the writer, the producer, the director, they all have visions for a movie and what they want you to get out of it, what they want you to see, right? And I totally respect that, and I love when that comes through. But a movie is also meant to entertain you,
Yeah.
to take you on a journey, to let your brain kind of go where it wants to go. So if your brain wants to relax and just enjoy that it's a Superman movie,
Yeah.
just be excited that he's a superhero and let yourself just enjoy the Superman movie.
You know what? I feel like there were, like you're describing, a couple of different camps of people, right? With this one, there were people who were all in because it was new and it was exciting. It was a new Superman movie. It was a chance maybe for people who were a little bit disinterested with the Zack Snyderverse.
Yes.
And that version of a darker kind of Superman to get excited about something that's a little more light and fun.
Yeah.
At the same time, it was there were those people who loved the Zack Snyderverse and were like, I don't feel like I don't want to let myself like it.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's a popcorn
That's
poppin'.
exactly it. I don't want to let myself like it.
Yeah.
They can't just relax and enjoy it. And I mean, I get that you have fan service there. You have followed the Zack Snyder version and you're all in. It's across the DC and Marvel universes. You've got the specific people, the specific groups that you want to follow, that this is the story that you think is the real one. I mean, like you said, it's a popcorn summer movie.
It's a movie.
Go in and enjoy the AC.
Yeah, 100%.
And watch the movie and have your snacks.
Yes.
It's okay.
I mean, I don't know why people. Sorry, wow, we got a lot of cam shots going on here.
A lot of shots.
There, now we're into the old guy. Now we're into the paper. Okay, how do I get back from that? There we go.
Okay.
Okay. But we're looking at the two stars of the movie right now.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a unique take. There were a bunch of bright colors and yes, did they throw a lot at the screen? That's what I was impressed by James Gunn on. Put a lot on the screen, a lot of different storylines, a lot of crazy things happening.
Yeah.
But still, he maintained the nucleus of it and gave us, which I feel like it was something missing from these last iterations of Superman, something to cheer for.
Yes. Well, and I think very truthfully, that is one of the reasons why I did not go, is because I did not trust that it was going to be something different.
Yes.
I was
It was
tired
different
of
enough.
the way Superman was headed.
Yes, and it wasn't that. I'll tell you, so just to tease, they do a good job of telling the backstory without telling the backstory. You know how they always, a lot of times in superhero movies, it's like the first act of the movie is showing you what has already happened. So, Krypton explodes and his parents send him to Earth and he meets,
If you don't
whatever.
know the story of Superman
Exactly.
by now, really.
So they do a clever way of like 2/3, maybe half, 2/3 of the way through the movie, they kind of reiterate those talking points without bashing you over the head with it, saying, remember when he arrived in a pod in a field and these people raised him and he was a teenager at one time and none of that. It's just kind of like a reminiscence
Just
sort of
throws it
thing.
in. Just a little reminder.
It was really nice and kind of refreshing. Also, there's kind of like they really leaned into the comic book world where who knows what's going to happen. You can have aliens. You can have, spaceships from another planet land. Superheroes are just common and you don't have to make an excuse.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
Like,
If we're going to suspend reality,
right.
let's suspend reality.
Right.
Go for it.
It's not like, I'm a superhero, but I got to be quiet about it and nobody knows about my powers. And then everybody finds out and they're like, oh, it's like, no, superheroes exist. It's just a thing we have on Earth.
I would love to have superheroes as a thing we have on
Right.
Earth.
Same.
That'd be
Absolutely.
great. I want some superpowers.
Yes. Who doesn't?
It's
So
really cool.
all of that to read you this story about this. So, if I can find the right story. Here it is. Up and Away, a Superman sequel, is in the works. Writer-director James Gunn now presides over DC Studios, shared on his Instagram just yesterday that a new film called Man of Tomorrow was going to arrive in theaters July 9th. Superman, of course, released this past July, and it was a commercial success. After 8 weeks in theaters, Superman earned approximately $352 million at the domestic box office, and it became the first DC title to surpass $100 million in its opening weekend. since Wonder Woman did that back in 2017. So one thing is for sure, 2027 summer box office shaping up to be one to watch for. People are excited about this one. So he had already announced that there's going to sort of be, I don't want to call it a spinoff, but Supergirl is getting her own movie.
Love that.
But this is going to be, I think, a direct sequel of this film.
So we're just going to actually continue the story.
Yeah, I think so. Because from what he shared on Instagram, it was David Corenswet, who plays Superman, and Nicholas Hoult, who plays Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
It was their two characters. It was Lex and Superman in some artwork on his Instagram.
Well, so obviously it did well enough in the box office very quickly that I think people, whether they want to admit it or not, they liked it and they went and saw it.
Yeah. I think people did.
Y'all, peer pressure is on. I'm going to have to watch it now.
Y'all. It is. Okay, what do you got? You got a story?
The U.S. Open. Do you keep up with tennis?
I do keep up with tennis. I haven't been watching the U.S. Open. I know Sinner won.
He did.
Yep, I know. The Italians were fighting it out, right? I know Coco Gauff lost the other day, which is kind of sad because I watched her in Wimbledon when she also went down.
Bit of an upset.
Yeah.
But Osaka is coming back and having a really good tournament this time.
Speaking of coming back, Venus Williams made an appearance in this one. And I know that she didn't win, but just her to be out there, I think she's 39.
Yeah.
Playing.
That's amazing. I cannot even. I'm not 39
so I do
anymore, but I can't imagine playing at that level still.
Right.
But I mean, you've got some of the guys. Djokovic isn't he in his 40s?
Yeah.
And
he's still like at the top of his game.
Very
top
of his game.
He's top 3 for sure.
Now I would love to see Alcaraz take him out, but we'll see how it goes. It has been fun. One thing
I would too. I loved
Open,
Alcaraz watching him in Wimbledon. I did watch Wimbledon.
He's
this summer.
fun.
Yeah,
he's fun to watch.
Yeah.
He just looks so happy the whole time that he's playing.
What's that American? Sure, he's probably out of it by now. But Ben something. He's really fun. He's young, youthful,
My brain
energy.
automatically, when you say American, goes to Taylor Fritz.
Oh yeah, he just played the other night.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, and now it's gonna have to come back to me.
I'm typing it in right now. I'm looking it up.
Look it up.
Shelton, right? Ben Shelton.
Yes.
So he lost in the third round.
Yep.
But he is number 6 in the world. So.
I mean, that's pretty fantastic. I don't feel like we have had a real chance with any of the Americans in a while. And
when is the last time? I mean, obviously we had Venus and Serena, and then Serena was the best for a while. But on the men's side, I mean, was it Agassi? Surely it wasn't that long ago.
Surely there's been somebody past him, but that is who my brain goes to as the last American.
I mean, it was
man.
Sampras and Agassi were at each other's throats for
a
like
long
that was when
time.
I was into tennis as a kid, right?
Yes.
So like I can't believe that.
There's got to have been somebody between now and then, but it just doesn't really feel like it.
I don't know.
Because we've had Federer, we've had
Djokovic, like you mentioned.
They're, just
so good.
Americans have been coming in, but just not keeping up.
Right.
So it's fun to see more of them popping in now.
So what have you observed watching the U.S. Open?
The U.S. Open, I do love that if you enjoy watching tennis is more fun to watch than you think. The games can get really, really long. But players now have really upped their games. It's not such a traditional just back and forth anymore.
Right.
They are all over the courts. In the game with the two Italians,
yes,
both players hit a tweener. So do you know what a tweener is?
Between
their legs. They go between their legs to hit the ball. One hit one that way to the other one, and he hit it back the exact same way.
Wow.
I mean,
you're not going to outshine me.
You are not. You are not going to beat me. I am going to get you back. It is fun to watch, and you can pop in and out of tennis games because they are kind of long.
I can't. I get sucked in. Well, I mean, I guess I can, but I do get sucked in. So once it starts and it's on,
those 3 hours all of a sudden will disappear.
I mean, twice this summer I have geared up and I've been ready to go for my run.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm going to watch a few minutes of this, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to get my run in before it's dark?
It's
that's how long I sit
sitting down and
there.
watching a baseball game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're like, whoa.
You're sucked into
what happened? But one thing I do want you to check out if you do get to watch any of the Open.
Yeah.
Is Naomi Osaka's outfits.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, last night she was on in what looked like a prom dress that she had changed into a tennis dress. It was sparkly, it was poofy, it was purple, and it was fantastic.
Oh, I
I
see
want
it.
to own one.
Yes. With the skirt?
With the skirt, with the little poofy layers on it.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
She
I see.
rocked that outfit.
Let's see if we can pull this up so that people can look at it. But yes. So what did you say? She turned it in somehow.
So it looks, to me, she's been working with Nike to build her outfits. They have
Right.
been working with her to build her outfits. To me, it looks like she took a prom dress
Yeah.
and recreated it into a tennis dress. It's fantastic.
Oops.
I want one.
But I'm still learning these things. Okay, I need.
He's going to let y'all see it. It's going to
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's there. It is there. But you would think that an outfit like that would be tough to play in, but she just absolutely
go.
owns it.
Yes. So looking at the skirt is like, bunched up. Were those actually shorts or is that a skirt?
It's a skirt. Now she has shorts under it.
Right. Okay.
But it is actually a skirt.
Yeah, look at that. Impressive. Okay.
And she's making a big return. It's been fun to watch her come back and have a good showing.
So that's happening right now. It'll be over
Finals
this weekend.
are Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am actually on Saturday, besides watching the finals.
Going to the finals?
I'm not going. That would be awesome. I would
Yes.
love to go to the finals.
Yes.
I'm going to go watch Three Musketeers at Theater Square.
Oh, now we can talk about that for a second because we saw that on this week. We saw that.
I love Theater Square. It is so fantastic that we have this here.
Yeah.
We go to as many shows as we can possibly go to. We love to take the kids. And this is supposed to be a fun little twist on Three
It's fun.
Musketeers.
I will say that I go to many shows there.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the most fun I've had in recent memory.
Okay.
And I did see a lot of shows last year, and oftentimes shows make me chuckle,
Yes.
but not as much as this show did.
Well, that is good to know. I
So-
am looking forward to a good little laugh.
Yeah, you can feel good about your choice there, going to see that. Additionally, one thing that I thought was cool is, first of all, you're going to recognize a lot of the cast actors are either from the University of Arkansas or they've graduated and they live here locally. So there is a lot of local influence on the stage.
Okay.
The guy who plays, I think his name's Rochefort, he has an eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the national touring show of Peter Pan, and he was in Fayetteville last year at Walton Art Center as Captain Hook.
Okay.
And now he is having a run here just down the street at Theater Squared, which is kind of cool,
I love that.
I think.
That's it. It is really neat how in most of the shows you are going to see somebody that you very well could run into on the street around here
Absolutely.
on these professional level shows. It's taking our kids to Theater Square has actually gotten Charlie into acting. And
Okay.
He is going to be joining a group at Arts Live Theater
Yeah.
coming up this fall.
Is he going to do he's in a
He's
show?
going to do one of the classes.
Okay, he's going to do a class. Nice.
And they do the little showcase at the end.
Yeah.
He's super
How
pumped
old is
about
he?
it. He's 11.
Listen, I am directing the Odyssey there in February if he wants to
Okay.
audition.
Well, I will talk to him about that
Yeah.
and see what he can do. He's just kind of branching into it, but
Sure.
he is my super creative kid. He enjoys playing soccer. He likes playing outside, but he is always singing. He's always dancing. He is so excited to get to do some Arts Live Theater
Good.
this fall. And
That's so good.
I am just so happy
Yeah,
for it.
he's
It'll
gonna
be
love
fun
that.
to watch him.
Yes. So yes, I am excited to direct the Odyssey. They always do something topical there because the big Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie is coming out next summer. So I'm going to direct this in the winter just to remind folks of that story.
Yeah.
And it should be a lot of fun. So
I love that.
that's great. Yes, Three Musketeers is not short. Let me just say
Okay.
that. It's not.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There's an intermission.
Yeah, total intermission.
That'll
An
be fine.
opportunity for you to get another fantastic cocktail. Oh, they have two cocktail options.
Two of them.
One of them is non-alcoholic, but you can
Okay.
add alcohol to it if you want to.
Okay.
But they are called the All for One and the
One for All.
You got it.
Oh, that is too great.
Yes.
I
So
love their little puns on whatever is showing with their cocktails.
yeah, tons of fun, tons of puns, tons of laughs.
That's fun.
And then let's see what do you know? Oh, the Malcolm X and Red Fox show is coming up after that.
Okay, so I'm kind of excited about this one
Yeah.
too. This looks like it could be pretty darn funny.
Yes. So if you don't know, this is based on a true story. The name of the play is Malcolm X and Red Fox washing dishes at Jimmy's Chicken Shack in Harlem.
The name alone.
Right. And it's directed by my buddy Dexter. So it's going to be fantastic. And here's the setup. It's 1943. Two young Harlemites, Little and Foxy, form an unlikely friendship over leftover fried chicken and dirty dishwasher. Then a long, hot summer of heartbreak, betrayal, and racial uprising moves them farther from each other, but much closer to the history-making American icons they are destined to become. This electrifying world premiere blends sharp humor with raw humanity, revealing the laughter, struggle, and brotherhood that shaped two legends. This work was commissioned by Theater Squared, which is pretty cool. So they
Very
are, I know
cool.
they're excited about that
Yeah.
one too. And then after that, you know, one of the things they're changing up this year is that they have always done a Christmas Carol for the last several years.
But
and
Christmas Carol's not there this year.
they flipped the script. They're trying something new. They're doing It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life.
So I love It's a Wonderful Life, and I am excited to see that on stage. And I think it's good. It's a good opportunity for them to pivot from something that they have been doing for the last several years.
Yes,
you
and
know.
they have every year they do a Christmas Carol just a little bit differently.
Yeah,
There's always
they-
something a little different about it. Makes you want to go see it again. It's worth watching all the time.
Right.
But I am actually pretty darn excited
Yeah.
that we have swapped it up this year.
Yeah.
Gonna get something a little different.
Little different. We're going to have a little different something coming up for you right after this quick break as well. So stick around with us. We'll have more right about now, right after this.
2, 3, 4. Two, three, four.
All right, everybody, welcome back in right about now. Betsy Rawlings on the show. Betsy, thanks for hanging out. I had a couple other stories that I wanted to get into. We just got
Yeah.
off talking about It's a Wonderful Life,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic, and all the great work they do there. But you and I in the break were also talking about personal training
Yes.
a little bit and what goes on there
Yeah.
at FAC. And I wanted to read you this story, which I find fascinating. So they say age is just a number, and for 86-year-old Chuck Goad, it couldn't be more true. Chuck has officially been named the world's oldest personal trainer by Guinness World Records, which is super awesome. With more than 6 decades in the gym, he still trains clients 40 hours a week and proves that hard work pays off at any age. And you know what that's like there
Yes.
at not talking about your age, but you know the benefits of personal training, I should say. So I just think that's impressive. And I think it also goes to show, obviously he's working with clients,
Yeah.
but he himself is staying fit and active at 86 years old, which is awesome.
Age, I mean, it sounds so cliche, but age truly is a number. And if you look back at things like the Golden Girls,
Yeah.
those women were in their 40s and 50s
Yeah.
on the show. 40s and 50s doesn't look like that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Say it again. Say it again.
I'm so thankful that 40s and 50s doesn't look like that anymore, but we don't. Age is just a number.
Right.
And the more active, it's just proof.
They
that
were
if
in
you
their
stay
40s and
active-
50s?
Yes. Uh-huh.
What?
Blanche Devereaux was like 44.
In
when
my
the show
mind, they are
started.
60s, 70s.
I know. Mm-mm.
Because all of them
No.
gray hair, you know,
Yes.
no.
with
of-
the salon set style that you go and you keep it for a week.
Absolutely. Yeah. You poof it out and you put the big thing
Yep,
on and
big
you
bonnet.
just don't
Yeah,
even
oh,
have
yeah.
to
Don't
fix
have
it
to
every
worry
day.
about it. It's
Right.
just there.
Which is kind of
Yeah.
smart. I don't mind that. Working ahead. It's like meal prep.
I could dig that. It is. It's the meal prep.
It's
of
the meal
your
prep of the hair. Yeah. It's the meal prep of the hair is what it is.
We should trademark.
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Meal prep
Yes.
of your
Yes.
hair.
When we open our beauty salon. no
I
one
love
comes.
that.
Right.
But okay, so he was how old? He's 87?
86.
86.
86, Guinness World Record holder, personal trainer, still works a full 40 hours a week. So
See, that in itself is impressive because I would like to be retired by that age.
right. Right.
You know, even if I'm still working with some people, I want to keep myself busy in my mind.
Right.
But
You got to stay busy, but working a full 40 hours a
full
week
40
is
hours a week, that's a lot. But
go get them, Chuck.
friends, I mean, just stay active, stay
Yeah.
social, stay mobile, and you can obviously just keep working. I would love to say that I'm going to beat his world record. I really want to be retired at that
Yeah.
point. Hopefully.
You all have introduced something, I guess, new for this area. It was probably here before, new to FAC.
Yeah.
Red light therapy.
Red
You got
light
your
therapy.
your fusion rooms.
So it was here before,
Right.
and it is here in other places as well. Red light therapy's been around for a while, but we did at FAC create an entire gym.
Yeah.
that
You invested a
is-
lot in that
We put
area.
a lot into this, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's called Fusion at FAC. It is your ultimate wellness and recovery space.
Yes, it is.
Because it has a little bit of everything. So we have red light, infrared saunas. Now there's a difference in red light and infrared. Infrared is the heat.
Okay.
And red light is the actual light.
Okay.
So infrared is going down into your body, all the way down into your bones.
Right, okay.
It's working from the inside out, and then your red light is working from the outside in. So
but you
it's
also
hitting
have
skin surface.
you have salt blocks in there, for
We do.
lack of a better term.
It's Himalayan sea salt blocks.
Okay.
That is exactly what they are. It's cleaning the air so that the rooms, because you are sweating in there, you can work out in there, and we don't want it to smell like a sweat lodge. So these salt blocks
Good luck.
are so far we're managing.
Okay.
It's working really well.
The only other thing I know that salt blocks are used for
Mm-hmm.
are to feed animals.
Yes.
And that conditions the animals to come back and get more salt. Is
I
this
was
sort
a
of
little,
the same
I was
thing?
a little worried people
have-
might start licking the
Yes,
salt blocks.
deer just show up.
Just
and-
at the door,
Yeah,
like you've got them
just salivating.
just knocking, just
Yes,
waiting, just
to come
waiting
in.
to come in.
Yes.
But so far, we've been okay.
Okay.
Maybe it is a sneaky little way to condition people to come back
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
want that salt.
What does it do? Does it aerate? Does it
It is
do something
it's-
with the atmosphere?
It's got two different benefits to it. One, it is cleaning the air. It is helping keep that smell out.
Okay.
It is pulling all of that gross stuff out and cleaning it. But it is also, as it gets hot and you get sweaty and the room gets humid, it is putting salt back into the air, which is going to help you stay more hydrated.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So you've got a little bit of
But
both going on
you
there.
wouldn't advise you would still advise people to drink Gatorade
Oh
or
my
something, right?
goodness, yes.
You're not going to replenish all of the sweat.
You are not going to replenish the
Okay.
sweat just from these salt blocks that are in there. Please, please, please go in hydrated and hydrate after
Right.
as well. Hydrate all the time.
Hydrate.
Water, 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 water. If you have it, most of the time, water is a major fix. Got a headache? Did you drink your water?
Yeah.
Stomach kind of hurts? Did you drink your water?
Yeah.
Skin's looking a little funky and great. Did you drink your water?
Right.
It kind of all comes back to water. We are mostly
How much do we
water.
need?
So
Depends on the person.
depends on the
Blah,
person.
blah,
You
blah.
knew I was going to say that. I want you to drink half your body weight in ounces a day at a minimum.
Okay.
So, like if you were a 100-pound person, you're going to drink 50 ounces of water a day
Yeah.
at a
Okay.
minimum. That's your baseline. And then anything that you can get over that is great. And y'all,
I'd never
there's
get to
word
that.
again,
I'm just
y'all.
doing that math.
You don't get to that? I bet you drink more than you think.
I probably do,
Or
especially
maybe
in the
I'm giving you
summer.
more credit.
No, especially in the summer, I do like to drink bubbly or LaCroix or whatever,
See, that
which counts as water to
it
me
counts
because it's
Water
only just
in
naturally
your-
essence. There's
in
nothing
your
else in there.
cucumbers, in your watermelon, in your coffee has water in it.
Right.
It, of course, now I don't want you
It's
to
a
count that as-
diuretic,
It's a
but-
diuretic. I want you to count it as like a quarter of your ounce,
Right.
but you're still putting fluid into your system.
Which is good.
You can flavor your water. You can have bubbly water if
Mhm.
that's what gets you to drink it. But drink it.
Yeah. Just drink it. Just do
Drink
it. Yeah.
But beyond all of those saunas, back to fusion. I like
Yes.
to round it back out.
Yeah.
you know?
Thank you.
Beyond those saunas, we have human touch massage chairs. If you only have, 20 to 30 minutes, they are
What is
absolutely
that?
amazing. I sit in one every day. So it's one of those big fancy, you've seen them probably at like an arcade or at the movie theater. Sometimes they're in lobbies and things that you can pay.
Yeah.
You can put money in. It comes with your membership. And it's got these little circles that go around your back and give you a massage. Maybe you've had one while you're
Are they
sitting
those
getting a
chairs you feel
manicure,
trapped in?
pedicure.
Like it grabs your legs and
So
you're
it
like,
does
I'm
grab
never
your
going to
legs.
get out of
I
here.
don't know. I don't necessarily feel trapped in
Okay.
it, but I
I feel
could maybe
terrified.
see that. So we have those. We have water massage. We have cold plunge tubs. But then we also have real humans that do massage. We have 2 master massage therapists, and we have a stretch specialist. So he was actually on with us yesterday on Good Day. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
missed
Who-
it, you
who
should
was
go
that?
back and watch. Spencer
Does
Crockett.
that.
He is
Okay.
amazing. He is going to come on and specifically talk about stretch with us at some point.
I think you should come on and bring a table and stretch us out.
He's gonna stretch you.
Yeah.
You get some runner stretches.
I went to locally.
Wear
I
your
went to a
stretchy
place
pants.
one time called Trainer's Table,
Yes.
and they stretched me out.
Yes.
Man,
So this is extremely, extremely similar.
yeah.
But it is part of your, membership at Fusion.
You just sign up with Spencer and go get
sign up
go
with
get a stretch in.
Spencer, go get a stretch. It is actually super helpful to have somebody else stretch you.
Yeah,
You can get a lot deeper than you can on your own.
right.
So we've got that. Plus, it's just a really cool atmosphere. It's a smaller gym area. It's a little more quiet, a little more private.
Mhm.
So if you are intimidated by the great big gym atmosphere of FAC, because I love FAC, it's awesome,
Right. Sure.
but it's big and it can be loud. If you're intimidated by that, Fusion is a much smaller, calmer, quieter spot to be. And you can be just a member of Fusion. You can be just a member of FAC, or you can be a member of both, either or.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the website right now so that
Do
we
it.
can look at some FAC things. And
You're gonna
explain
send me a lot on
explain
that
it to our viewing audience right now. It's like you have these little pods, right, that people can go into.
Mhm.
Are you expected to work out while you're in there? Do you go in there with other people? Can you just go there and sit? Like, what do you do in the pods?
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. I like pod. That is a pretty good way to describe it. It's a little boxed room. You can fit up to, if you are exercising, you can fit up to 3 people in a room. So if you wanted to work out with a friend or 2, you could absolutely do that. We have virtual classes that pop on the TVs throughout the day. So you can do yoga, you can do stretching,
look,
you can
you
do
have a little,
core,
um,
cardio.
Video. We should play
Yeah,
this.
all the stuff. You can work out in them. If you don't want to work out. If you want to just sit and relax, you absolutely can do that too. We have 2 smaller saunas that are for up to 2 people at a time. You can be on your own, or we have one that fits up to 6 to 8 people in it at one time. If you wanted to all come in and just enjoy a good sweat and chat.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to do the workouts that are on the screens. If you want to come in and do your own thing, you can do that too. But we do have workouts right there for you. So you really can do all of it.
This video is more than just the red light therapy, but it is Kevin, I think, talking about the importance of red light therapy.
Probably.
Yeah. All these people were actors. Nobody actually worked out that day. I'm kidding.
They all of those people do actually work out at the gym, but that day they were all actors. They weren't actually working out.
And they did a phenomenal job.
I don't know. Some of us had to lift those weights quite a few times in a row to get those
I
pictures.
hardly saw you in this. I think you were in the
You gotta
background
look
on
around
one
more.
shot.
You
Yeah.
gotta look.
Well, here
around
you
more.
are right here in this shot. You're about to karate chop someone in the abdomen. I hope that lady lived. You were bringing the hammer down on this
I'm
thing.
a little worried.
You see in this photo? Do you know this picture?
No, this is
You're like, this is my life.
this is my life.
Yes.
I'm in kind of everything. all over the place.
And we're kind of in everything right now. I
yeah, we are.
think what we'll do, we'll take a break. We'll kind of regroup what we want to talk about the last part of the show.
Let's do it.
And then we'll come back. More just after this.
3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
All right, we were just continuing the conversation about how amazing they are there at FAC. So if you live anywhere near Northwest Arkansas, go check that out. Very cool spot. Okay, I wanted to get to this story. I think is Okay, so were you a fan of the show The Office?
I love
You love The Office.
It is
Okay.
one of my major rewatches.
Yeah, I just have it right now. I'm rewatching.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, sounds right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Whenever you need a laugh, you just put that show on.
Oh, it's such an easy background where you can just relax, and you at this point I can basically quote the whole thing,
100%.
and it's worth it every time.
Love it. So you probably are aware that they are doing this spinoff,
The paper.
The Paper, which is based in Toledo, Ohio, which I think is funny because I used to live about 30 minutes from Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's getting good reviews. It's out right now. They put all the first season out at once, 10 episodes.
I have mixed emotions.
I have mixed emotions about that too. I'm more of a fan of when they do like the first 3.
Yeah.
And then
yes.
and then you got to tune in every week.
And then you got to kind of wait for it, and it comes every week.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me get a few under my belt, get the gist of it,
Right.
know where it's going, but then let me have to wait on it.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that one. Something really sweet happened when they were filming it, though. So Michael Scott and Jim Halpert sending well wishes to the future of the paper business. Steve Carell, John Krasinski surprised the cast of The Paper on its first day of filming. So this happened a while back, but the news just came out about it. The Office alumni apparently crashed the set of the spinoff series when filming first kicked off at the Universal Studios lot in L.A. to wish the cast luck. It turns out that they were actually in the area. They were filming a commercial for an Italian coffee bread called Lavazza. The stars of the spinoff series said it was an experience they'll never forget, though. So, I mean, even the fact that they were in the same, in close proximity, but they showed up.
Yeah.
Showed support. I think that's really cool.
Just because they were close doesn't mean they had to come
Absolutely.
over. Lavazza, by the way, is a great coffee brand.
Is it?
I know you're not.
It's full of water?
Drinker. It's full of water.
Full of water.
And
it's a quarter of your
flavor.
1 ounce.
But that is still really, really cool that they came over. I'm kind of excited about this one. Like,
Yeah.
I have high hopes for it.
I do too. I know we're like in a different age. Like a lot of the shenanigans they pulled in The Office, you couldn't really pull on television these days.
Absolutely not.
Which it totally makes sense. We're in a different era. Comedy is different. Everything is sort of different. But even from the trailer, and we just kind of got a glimpse at the trailer there, it's has the shades of jokes that you would remember or think would be on The Office.
Yes, they've just kind of updated them, changed them around a little bit. One of my favorite on one of the previews for it, and he asks them if anybody has any writing experience. And
Yes.
one of the characters says that he likes to tweet.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds about
That's the generation we have right now.
That is the generation we have right
Yeah.
now. Writing is in, 120, 206, whatever characters, however many in your little box, depending on
Right.
the platform you're on.
Yeah.
It's all
It's crazy
short,
that you knew those
sweet,
numbers.
and
And a
full
bunch of
weird
abbreviations
things.
and
all the abbreviations.
emojis.
The number
things.
of times I have to look stuff
Oh, yeah.
up.
I have gotten, so I used to do that when the kids would text me, whatever, letters that stand for something.
Yes.
And then I just was like, I'll be uncool and just ask
And
them
just
what they
ask
mean.
them, like,
'Cause
I
don't
need
know.
you to say that again.
Yeah.
My kid's new favorite right now is clock the T, where they're doing like this.
Nope. No. I know 6, 7.
Yeah. Oh, 6, 7. Yeah. Which doesn't actually mean really anything.
No,
right?
what I have learned that it means is like somewhere in between.
Okay. 6, 7.
So they do this
I
with
get
it. When you
get
see it on like
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Apparently it comes from a song where a
Okay.
guy is like struggling between like, is it 6?
Yeah.
Is it 7?
Is it 6? Okay.
It's kind of the same
Okay.
thing.
Yep. That
So
makes sense. I get it.
50-50.
I mean, I try to think back on things that we used to say.
Oh, yeah. But I can't even come up with, the language is so weird. Like I can understand how cool got to be cool,
Yeah. I could see that.
I
I could see that.
But I don't understand how skibbity toilet got to be anything.
I don't either. I mean, I can follow Riz. And
Yeah.
get that
Yeah,
one.
because it's an abbreviation of charisma.
Yeah.
Or charismatic.
But skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet, I don't know, but they just introduced that into the Cambridge Dictionary as one of the new entries this year.
Which is absolutely insane to me.
Dude, that's crazy. And maybe they'll be writing those words in the paper that you can stream all of right now over
love
on
it when it all
Peacock.
works back to
It just
where we
works
originally
back to
were.
what we were talking about. That's
So
right.
great.
I do love Domhnall Gleeson, who is the lead,
Oh, yeah.
one of the leads. The thing I love about The Office, and I'm sure it's true for this show, is that it's such an ensemble piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody has their moment. One person doesn't outshine the other. It's a team. They're all working together, and that's really cool to see.
So many stories on their own, but then it all comes together in a cohesive piece. So whichever characters you're drawn to the most, you absolutely have story that goes with them,
Yep.
but it all follows the same timeline and they all come back together. It is just such a great show. If you have not watched The Office, you are missing out. Go back and watch it. And then I'm going to watch The Paper. You need to watch The Paper.
Yeah.
Y'all need to watch The Paper. Let's
Do it.
talk about it later.
That sounds like another show. Hey, tell us about, what did you call it? Recession pop.
Recession pop. You haven't heard of this, have you?
Well, I know that things kind of do a cycle
They
where
do.
they go away and
They
then they
come
come
back.
back and all of that.
So it started out with the clothes from the early 2000s and the late 1990s.
Which are still like trending somehow.
right. That has come back in. Seriously, can we get rid of low-rise jeans? They needed to go away. Please don't bring those back.
I'm not a big fan of these big wide legs. I gotta be honest.
That's a big thing right now
Mhm.
too. I do like a good flannel shirt. Okay, but beyond the fashion, we have now brought music
Right.
back.
Yes.
Which I can get on board with because it's music that I already know all the lyrics to anyway. It's everything. So recession pop, I believe, is actually defined between 2007 and 2010, but it really kind of goes all the way back to the early 2000s because
Okay, thank goodness.
a lot of the people that were singing in 2007 were singing in the early 2000s. And I don't think kids now, at least my kids, wouldn't have any idea the difference in 2001 and 2007.
Yeah, they don't have any idea. I know the difference.
I
mean,
know the difference.
I can remember where I was at those particular times, but they
exactly.
don't have a good gauge for that.
They don't have a good gauge for that, but I am kind of, not just kind of, I am all in for it. 30 Seconds from Mars, One Republic. Beyonce is still big now, but Beyonce was just really getting big.
Yeah, of course.
Then,
One Republic, I love One Republic. I still love One Republic now.
Plain
but
White Tees.
Plain White Tees.
Still great band.
Hey
to
There,
listen
Delilah?
to.
Is
Hey
that
There,
one?
Delilah.
Okay.
Yep. I was gonna start singing it to you.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. We're recording this for future.
But I mean,
ransom.
even 50 Cent.
Fitty.
50.
Love that guy.
Like, so it has made a huge comeback. This is what kids are listening to
Okay.
now, and I am here for
Like,
it.
are they listening to it like, I cannot wait to hear that song, that's my jam? Are they listening to it like, hey, let's have a dance party and put on these old songs?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
So it is bopping in their cars. We don't just turn radios on anymore. You gotta be streaming whatever it is.
Yeah,
But it is bopping in their cars. They are like, Mom, have you heard this song?
Yes.
Like all of a sudden I hear tunes coming out of their rooms and I'm drawn back to college and early post-college days. And I'm like, what is happening
this?
right now? And they love it and it's great. And so it's just kind of everywhere, and newer artists, just like they've done in the past, but newer artists are starting to sample some of it and turn it into other songs. And you can hear it, those of us that were there, that lived it.
You can remember where you were when you heard that Nickelback song or whatever.
Nickelback.
Creed.
Yes. Oh.
Can You Take Me Higher? I mean, that's probably going back a little bit to the 90s, I guess, early 2000s.
I think we're bumping
but
a little too far back there. Probably not.
I don't know.
though.
Like those Creed songs, that was probably like 1999 or 2000.
My kids know a lot of those songs because they played Guitar Hero.
Uh-huh.
And
Interesting.
they would sing along with them.
Yeah.
That's where they first heard a lot of that music. But my kids have always had, we did some of the like kid music and stuff, but we've always had a very eclectic household as far as what they listen to. They can sing to all kinds of things.
But can you?
Yeah, I can. I'm just not going to right now.
Okay, fine.
You got to actually play it. Not literally. Don't you do that to me.
Here we go. Karaoke.
But-
I'm just kidding.
But yes, I'm a big music junkie. I love to listen, both live, streaming, all the things.
Well, I cannot wait to karaoke with you later.
We should absolutely do.
We should do that on a different episode.
Yep.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll close it out. Final thoughts. Just stick around. More right about now, right after this.
2, 3, 4. Two, three, four.
All right, everybody, we're just kind of closing it out here. A few final thoughts on this right about now. Betsy, first of all, thank you. This is a little bit of a different format than we've ever done before, so this is fun.
It's so much fun.
It's very relaxed here.
I love to just get to sit and chat.
And talk.
I do have things to talk about other than the gym.
That is, I will agree with you.
It took you an awful long time to get there.
I will go with you. If you say it, then I will just bite my tongue and agree.
Okay, all right, whatever it takes.
But it's got to be some form of fitness.
I do sneak fitness in there from time to time.
Yes.
I got to admit, I was going to see if I could convince you to go climbing with me at some point.
Listen, I used to climb.
Did
Mhm. In college, I top
Very
roped all the
cool.
time.
Ugh, see.
I would boulder some, but
Yeah.
I really like to top rope. There used to be a place, old school Fayetteville people might remember this. I went to college at UCA, my undergrad, and when on the weekends we would come up here to a little spot over by Lake Sequoia called La Casa Pollo,
Yes.
the chicken
The
house.
chicken house.
And we would climb, and it was the only thing like it in the area. It's not there anymore, unfortunately. But you
No.
could, it had a tower you could climb up. Had several opportunities to climb. It had a bouldering room inside.
Yep.
And if you came up here in like the fall and the winter, they had a fire going.
was
It was just
amazing.
beautiful.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
I love
but now you can climb anytime in Bentonville.
Yes, at climb.
At Climb, or just across the street over at Boulders and Brews.
Oh yeah.
Which top rope is my favorite.
Yes.
But bouldering is very much more
It's fun.
accessible.
I mean,
it is fun.
What do you love about it? The technical aspect of having to contort your body in the right way to get the next hold, or what?
There is the challenge of being strong enough, brave enough to figure out the puzzle. They
Yeah.
are puzzles in order to be able to climb these things. And then to be able to get up that high, whether you're on a rope or not.
Yeah.
And knowing that you are secure enough in yourself that you can do this. There's like this challenge to it.
Yeah.
You've defeated it. And then it is pretty fun to find that strength, to find that contortion. Like I said, it's a puzzle, and I'm a puzzle fan.
See, for bouldering, I never really cared that much.
Mhm.
I was like, if I fall, who cares?
Right.
I don't
You're
care.
very close.
I wasn't like, I've got to get it right and make it to the end. It was
Top
more
rope?
but top rope is like you had a clear, you were trying to get up.
Yes. Way high.
And it was a
up
little
there.
more about, I don't know, not necessarily strength. It was still a puzzle. But I love to do it also in the natural environment.
There's
so there
a
was,
lot of stamina involved in
Yes.
top rope. And you as a runner, I can absolutely see that.
you just got to hang on
that
forever.
that's important. You just got to keep going.
Right.
It's a completely different challenge.
It's a totally different thing.
And you're very reliant. You have to be very trusting of whoever's holding your belay, whoever's got your rope. If
Okay.
you are using leads, you got to know that when I
oh,
come
yeah.
down, if I come off this wall, if
Yeah,
I come off
you
this
better have
rock,
me.
You've got me.
We used to, when I was in college, go, I don't even think you can go there anymore, but Pinnacle Mountain in Little Rock, you used to be able to go there and top rope. And it's like you went, people in Arkansas will know, you like Chenal, you took it out and you had to follow these dirt roads somewhere in the back. But it was a known spot. It wasn't like we were kind of guerrilla style. Like there were other climbers out there. And it was a great learner rock, I feel like, because I don't know, it was like 50, 70 feet. Like it wasn't very high, but it was high enough. And there was, a part of it was easier, and then you moved over and there was like an overhang, right?
Yep.
Very difficult to do. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's do it sometime.
Let's do it. I'm going to get you climbing. You're going to do something other than running.
Ugh, but running's the best though.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Some of us are addicted to it, I guess. Maybe just me. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks, Betsy, for joining. And maybe we'll do this again. Who knows? Maybe next week. Maybe bring some food. A little yum or yuck.
I'm always down for bringing food.
Yeah.
We can yum or yuck it up.
Let's find out if something's
do it.
tasty or not. All right. Hey, by the way, this is how we close the show. Are you ready to
Okay,
learn?
I'm ready.
We'll say you can't be right about everything, but you can be right
about now.
Okay. That was our practice run. Let's see if we can
Okay.
nail it. Okay. As we say every week, you can't be right about everything, but you can be
Right about now.
That's it. Nailed it. All right.
Yeah.
Tune in next week, everybody. Betsy, thanks for joining, and we'll see ya.